Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Superboy issue 11 in the second story, The Penpal Crimes. Thank you, I hate it. I hope you all brought a gift for the Godboy this week, or else you will be ostracized, hanged, and tarred and feathered. That's partly a joke, but not too far off from the story. My God, there is a chance, because of how insane this story is, I could have liked it for how just insane, nutso it goes. But it would have had to have really gone into that idea and not be like half measured with it. For what it is, it doesn't seem to realize how nuts everything is. So, Pen Pal Club at Clark's school. Every kid gets a pen pal, and for some reason they have to send gifts to Superboy, because if you don't send a gift to the Godboy, an offering, he shall become angry and enslave us all, or something like that. I don't know. Clark gets in trouble because his Holland pen pal doesn't send a gift to Superboy. My God, the boy that has basically everything, or can have everything with his unlimited power, didn't get sent a gift. And somehow this is Clark's fault that he couldn't control a kid who was halfway across the world from sending a gift. Because you know how kids have disposable income to send whatever the hell they want to people. But that doesn't matter. While Clark is in detention, he discovers that all the gifts are trash. And I don't mean trash in that they suck and they're terrible gifts. Legitimately, they're wrapped trash. And maybe there's a good idea there where there's some sort of message about the thought instead of the actual gift being sent. Maybe they sent the supposed trash because, well, they didn't have anything better to send. That's also kind of a very lazy idea towards international groups of people, by just assuming they don't have money to send gifts. I'm sure a lot of them do have money to send gifts. It's just weird decisions all the way around it, and it's surprising that Superboy is quite upset that the presents are trash. Oh no, we've made him angry! There's a lot of assuming here that Superboy needs gifts and that a school needs to give it to him, and if you don't give him the gifts, it's somehow your fault that your pen pal screwed up somehow. I don't see why these were the decisions that got here. But for the next half of the story, Superboy is going to go investigate. It turns out they didn't actually send trash. They did send good gifts, but random happenstance. Criminals in each part of these nations stole the gift and sent trash in return. Okay, kind of love that. Weird coincidence that this happened in every country, because it's not like a coordinated effort. It's just random criminals everywhere are still in Superboy's presence. He didn't need them. Who cares? Let them steal them. These criminals might need them more. So Clark goes from one country to the next, getting back his damn gift. I don't like this, because now this was halfway through the story, and I guess we had a setup to it, but now we're rushing through, the action sequences and doing three things, because he goes to one country, finds his present, second country, finds his presents, third country, goes to Holland, finds out why he couldn't send anything. It has to do with a dike, because of course it does, it's Holland. What else were they going to come up with? After he saves that, he gives his gift, which is a frickin' Rembrandt. An original Rembrandt. That's worth millions even then. What is he gonna do with the Rembrandt? Why does Superboy need a Rembrandt? He's supposed to be a selfless character, but he seemed to enjoy all these gifts, and he didn't, give them to charity or something. He just kind of smiles about it at the end. Though the teacher does feel like she needs to apologize to Clark. Not only does she need to apologize to Clark, she needs to apologize to her class for demanding that they find people to give offerings to Superboy. I'm not going to give up on that idea that they were sending offerings to the Boy of Steel. He doesn't need them. The boy can find lost treasure if he gave 5 seconds to devote to finding it. He made gold before. He doesn't need gifts. If anything, he should be handing us gold. Where are our gifts? Man, I'm now on Lex Luthor's side. I think this story made me hate Superman. Wow. I'm broken. Okay, that is it from Superboy issue 11. What was the story called again? It broke me. The Penpal Crimes. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. All I ask for is for him to fight giant robots. Don't just give him gifts so he can be upset about the gifts you sent him. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in Batman or Detective Comics. No one sent him a Rembrandt. He can buy a Rembrandt if he wants to, but he's not going to do that. He's going to spend his money on giant robots he can use. Remember the time the giant T-Rex actually was a defense robot. That's not in a Batman issue we've covered yet. I don't know where I'm going. I am legitimately broken. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the boy of tomorrow? And what did he do with that Rembrandt? Is it hanging up somewhere in the Fortress of Solitude? I know we've rebooted the DC Universe more than once since then, but I want to see that Rembrandt. Okay, have a great day.